Greetings, fellow beings. Originally, this commentary was to be a dear future self kind of thing, because when I had my firstborn son, let's call him Dooz, around his infant toddler-ish age, I was dealing with some similar struggles that I'm dealing with right now when it comes to creating. I would create these little encouraging vlogs to my future self, hiding in a closet, saying stuff along the lines of, don't worry and you will create again, something like that. This time around, I kind of failed in every attempt to refer to my future self. I instead kept talking to my present self, and I can totally do that on my own time. So, I'm just reflecting on my current situation. I have two younglings, one a grade schooler and one an infant toddler. I say infant toddler because he's technically still in the infant age, yet he's been toddling since he's 6 months. So we have that. Yay. By the way, we'll call the second one Goosey. When Dooz was the age that Goosey is currently, I had a hard time accepting my limitations, especially when it came to lack of creating. I've said it before, making things is my breath. When I can't feed my creative side and or make anything, I literally feel like I'm wasting away. Sorry kids, you mean the world to me and are one of my reasons to live and everything, but mama needs to create. If you know my husband, ask him, what do I mostly do on my free time? As of now, I create. What do I like as a gift, or what do I like to buy for myself? Art books, art supplies. Okay. Sorry. So back to when Dooz was a tot, I was inexperienced. I was learning how to mom the best way possible for that child, thus not making any time to, draw or paint. The nice chunk of years prior to Dooz's birth, I was regularly meeting with my oil painting mentor and friends every weekend. Good times. I miss her a lot. As is new motherhood, it came with the sacrifice of pretty much everything, and not just the art stuff. Sleep is an obvious one, hydrating when I felt I needed to. Oh, and don't get me started on using the bathroom. Present day, with Goosey, things are a little different. The struggle has returned, but I am different. I can create now, it's not impossible, even with these two beings of pure energy. It just takes longer. But because it takes longer, one pro and one con come to mind. The con? It takes forever. I literally leave my PC on all day, and I put in a few paint strokes every time I walk by for a few days until the piece is done. The pro? I'm consciously learning because I have to take things a lot slower. My time is so precious that I'm not just vomiting ideas onto the canvas. Every move I make needs to have been preemptively thought out. So now I'm just painting in my head while I can't be at my desk, paper, or canvas. Just admit it, Ash, you're going crazy. Another thing I noticed is that we passionate artists, tend to do well within having limitations. It's almost like my inspiration thrives within the motions of the struggle, especially amongst emotional turmoil. The best ideas always come when my heart is aching, or it's PMS week. Obviously, those moments take a toll on my well-being, but I won't let it take everything. Create art or die! Another thing that I've been failing at keeping from eating away at me is the fact that some of my clients replaced me with AI art generators. Worry not, I won't waste your time lamenting about how that negatively impacts my small freelance practice, or how unethical this all is. I'm sure you're smart enough to figure it out. Anyway, the positive of this, which I will continuously try to remind myself, is that the lack of work from clients equals time for my own work. If you listened to my 2023 art update video, I'm sure you know I can use all the time I can get for my own passion projects. For those of you thinking it, no, money is not my end goal. However, I refuse to believe that what once was an overglorified hobby that paid for itself is now, once again, just that, a hobby.
Unfortunately, though, it is reminiscent of being back to square one. I got half my psyche convincing me that it's just a thing I do for fun. Don't sweat over the times I can't do anything about it. And the other half is fighting for me to keep going at almost all costs. That's if it's what I feel I was made to do, then keep doing it. And I do. But my kids, my husband, they obviously come first. Which isn't going as well as I would have hoped right now. I'm there nursing the baby, just glaring at an art book I want to read or study. I'll get better at this thing, though. I will. Since I've been through this baby struggle once before, I can take comfort knowing that this particular creative time restraint won't last forever. In fact, I know I'll miss these days eventually. Definitely not right now, but I will. And seeing how I can actually do things while momming these two is kind of a mild confidence boost. Don't get me wrong, I still get those days where I feel like I'm losing it at least like once a week now, but I'm hanging in there. So if you're a creative and a parent going through the same thing, don't give up, okay? Hang in there. Even slow progress is progress. Also, a good support system helps. I don't think I would have been able to hang in there without it. I do feel better after reflecting and spilling my guts. Okay. I probably should still see a therapist, though. Hang on, Deuce just came in. He wants to say something.
I have a dog, Ellen.
What? I think he just said, I have a dog, and then just ran away. Anyways, thanks for clicking on this video. Thanks for listening to me ramble again. And as always, thanks for watching. Laters.